Heart Audio Cables presents the Cream Team Dream Stream. And now, Kevin Pereira, Fiona Nova, and Kassem G present the Cream Team Dream Stream, March 28th, 2023.
Now, Kevin, you are officially a co-host. You want to just
Oh
say
my God, stop talking.
Okay, go ahead, Kev.
Jesus.
Okay.
I mean, I can't. Can we get a thumbs down for Kassem, please? Can we just get a a thumbs down for our sweet cat? I mean, God. I'm
Okay,
pinning a tweet.
Kev.
I'm pinning a
Go
tweet.
ahead.
I'm doing
Go
it right now. I'm doing it. I gotta find
You
it.
have the floor. Oh,
can't
great.
find it.
Well, while you're
I
trying to
can't
find
find
it,
it.
I have pinned the accounts of Twitter.
You got to.
accounts of
By the way,
Creamies.
we don't participate in hard audio shirts. We get nothing from our sponsor. We get nothing from hard audio. They're basically vampires.
We get nothing.
They're
from
basically
the
they
sales
got
of the
two
shirt.
XLR cables like fangs into the sides of our neck as they suck us dry. You have that whole company fooled. They bleed out for this endeavor and get nothing. We all know
I don't
they
think
get
that's true.
nothing in return.
Well, they get the wonderful community support.
They'd be
and the-
better off
the
subscribing to Twitter Blue and throwing their phone in the damn black tank.
Uh-oh.
Thank you.
Is
Thank
that
you, Fiona.
Is that for our dead sponsor, or is that for the man we watched die on stream today?
I was going to ask Kassem, this is probably for your terms of service violation where you were watching Faces of Death live on Twitch. Give us some context, please. Also, by the way, great intro and thank you. I'm sorry, I just wasn't able to talk, and I get bent out of shape. But it's a great intro. Thank you, Cass.
This was for
You're a pro.
our verified check marks.
How am I supposed to get laid?
We have to subscribe to Twitter Blue to keep our check
no
marks.
way in hell I'm gonna subscribe. It feels like Fiona, are you gonna subscribe?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What a fucking loser.
Dude, I might need it.
For what?
You need it. You need it, Fee.
It means literally nothing.
What do you mean? It means everything. More people are going to look at my tweets.
Yeah, I mean, we're literally on this platform right now. Wouldn't it be nice if people could see that we were on the platform?
Wouldn't it be fucking amazing?
Wouldn't it be cool if we could reach, I don't know, any of the audience?
That's what I'm
moving
saying.
off.
Like,
we're going to YouTube. We're going to do this off
So are we
Twitter
just
Spaces.
like leaving? We're just leaving Twitter.
I have 249,000 followers. Of that, I think 248,000 of them are probably robots at this point. But you're telling me that when I tweet out about a Cream Team Dream Stream, we can't mobilize more than 13 listeners?
That's what I'm trying to
You can't
Take my
do
$8 a
anything.
month.
No, Elon can suck my chub.
So what are we going to do?
We're going to go to Mastodon and
We're
die.
going to go to Blue Sky and Mastodon.
That's right.
Are you smoking? Are you vaping on this Twitter space?
Dude, if you think I could vape. If you think I would ever vape.
Welcome, Kevin. And yes, Kevin, to answer your question, we did, I think, watch a man die live on Twitch today.
Yeah.
Car chase.
Yeah.
And
the title was misleading because you sent me a clip to the little thread that we have, the three of us. And it was, I think we watched someone die on stream today, like LOL. And I looked, and the title was like GTA.
LOL. First of all, I did not.
It was LOL. 3 water squirts emoji next to an eggplant and a unicorn head. And I was like, okay. And the title of the clip was GTA roleplay with your boy Kassem. And I'm just like, okay. He's doing no pixel roleplay. I'm sure this is going to be some funny machinima bit. I click on it. I'm like, wow, he must have the ultra realistic graphics mod going. Those look like 8K textures. A cop car slows down. The news chopper is very zoomed in.
I thought they weren't allowed to do that as much anymore.
Well, they're not supposed to.
Brains out.
Yeah, they're not supposed to when it's clearly coming to a head, but I don't think anybody imagined mid-chase on freeway that that it would be coming to a head, and by a head I mean his head smacking the asphalt at 55 miles an hour as he leapt out of the moving vehicle.
Mm-hmm. It was. I've never seen anything like it. I've grown up in Los Angeles for the most part, and I've watched a lot of car chases. Never have I ever seen somebody just decide to eject at 45 miles an hour, which I think is what the speed was, while the car careens off, hits a telephone pole. His head smacks into the concrete. The cops come out to drag him off. They first try to cuff him, but they try and move him out of the street because they're afraid the electrical wires are going to fall. And they're just sort of dragging him by his foot and his head. It just was.
He's not moving at all. They drag him like they look like they were deploying a spike strip, but with a human being. They just sort of grabbed him.
What are you talking about?
Did you not see the clip, Fiona?
No, I'm not. I don't want to look at.
Fee, you got to support your boy Kassem when he streams murder, when he streams death.
Yeah.
No, I can't look at this because last time the guy didn't die and I was shocked.
Yeah.
Wait, you can't look at it because he might not have died?
Do you remember the first chase we all watched?
Oh yeah, the one where the guy was
and I couldn't stop thinking about it for the last 3 hours.
Yeah, this one will occupy more of your brain, I'm sure.
Okay, yeah.
But the shoes stayed on.
Yeah, his shoes were on.
What shoes?
That's how you know.
Oh, it is confirmed he did die.
I can't watch that, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. It was
very
happening
violent for me,
He first threw out a baggie, which I think was a bag of drugs. And right after he threw out the baggie, he threw out his body. And it hit the ground, and his head hit. You could see the head hit the concrete, and it was quite a scene. And we couldn't have been any more zoomed in to Kevin's point.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the news chopper was zoomed in, and Kassem had done the pinch zoom on his iPad and was fully zoomed in to get the face smacking the asphalt.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So now that is quite literally.
Now what happens, Cass? Because I mean, it's been a while since I looked at the terms of service, and I know there was a big changing of the guard at Twitch, but I got to imagine that was a violation of something.
It could have been a TOS, but Hassan streamed it, so unless he goes down, I'm not going to go down. I see a comment here from our dog that says, "I remember as a kid in LA during Fox Kids Afternoon, they showed a dude protesting on the freeway with a shotgun, and he offed himself Cobain style." This is I watched that live. That is the reason they decided to not zoom in at the end of police chases, because, as our dog just said, right after people got home from school, there was a car chase, and it was right in the middle of after-school cartoons. They decided to interrupt cartoons, show a car chase. The guy stops on the freeway. He has a sign that says HMOs are in it for the money. He has his dog in his truck. He lights the truck on fire, then shoots himself in the head with a shotgun. All this was live during what was supposed to be probably Animaniacs or something that was on. And I saw it live as a kid.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. And that's what happened.
That's totally insane.
It's kind of insane. It's
totally
brainy on the freeway.
Yeah. Brainy on the freeway. That is completely insane.
Oh no. Yeah, that was rough. And that's when they decided to institute that let's not zoom in and show dudes blowing their heads off. And today they brought it back, and guess what? This dude fucking tumbles out of a moving vehicle, ends up dying from the.
But again, I don't believe that the chopper cam operator thought for 1 second that that's how that was going to end. It even looked like for a second.
Any of us did.
Yeah, no, the tuck and roll was going to happen, but man, that noggin. That's how I know I'm getting older. I used to I go to bed yeah, you should. I watch a lot of street fight videos and public freak out stuff and it's my ASMR before bed. I know I've got a buddy that watches specifically dental ASMR patient role play videos to fall asleep. That is his white noise. It lulls him to sleep. I watch public freak out videos on Reddit or hashtag took too much. That's what I view. Yeah, it's just it's a nice little pillow mint. For me, it just lulls me to sleep and then sends me off into the sweetest of dreams. But now when I see heads hit concrete, Oh, that's
It's
the
tough.
one. That's a life changer. It's a life-changing wave file for everyone
funny.
involved.
If you guys are in the Discord following along with everyone's images right now, do yourself a favor, open it up in another tab, in another window, go to the Cream.team, and look at some of the stuff that our community is posting. Like Entity One's Kermit with a gun in his mouth.
Kermit with the gun
The
in his mouth is
Kermit.
crazy.
The Cream.team, friends. Head on over there now.
Yep.
Shit.
Oh.
Other than that, how's your guys' day going? Kevin, you were on one this morning.
I've
brother.
been on
you,
one
You sent
for
me 4
weeks.
files about something called TTS, which I still don't know, but I
What?
listened to it, and seems to be like a sort of a big thing on your mind right now. And you want to kind of share and bring us into
I
your world?
get those files?
I'm happy to send them to you, Fiona, if you'd
You
like
were
to.
in therapy, and we didn't want to ruin the process.
Yeah, not over TTS at least, and we'll get into what TTS is. But have you been chomping on some TTSs?
TITTS?
Yeah, some.
It's okay.
Fee?
Okay, just talk. Well, why don't you talk about your TTS?
Well, because I'd love to know how the therapy is going.
My therapy?
Your therapy.
Yeah, how's the therapy, dude? You guys
My
making
therapy's good.
some progress, dude?
Yeah. Very
Sick.
good.
All right, and that's the
Very
Fiona
good.
Nova
And that's what's
therapy
up, dude.
update.
It's very good. Things are good, guys. When things aren't as chaotic, I have less to say.
Our Discord's going nuts because apparently Case is live streaming right now and he is crushing us in the numbers.
Yeah, I mean, not.
You love to see it?
500 people watching him right now.
That's amazing.
Crazy.
That's great.
Which is crazy. So
I don't believe it though. I guess he's
Case,
using the service I sent him. Good for him.
Yeah,
hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, because
he's got to pay an extra $3.50 so the chat scrolls more.
Dude,
you gotta get those bots in there, dude.
Yeah.
Case's stream is quite literally insane. I don't know if any of you guys have watched it. Well,
he is absolutely brilliant.
It dropped down to 238, so I don't know what happened.
Oh wait, I guess we gave him the cream team bump. the moment we expressed interest in something, it died like G4.
It died immediately.
The lump.
Cream team lump.
The cream team lump. Yeah, Case is doing this one-man show.
I love what he's doing. It's so it's so good.
It's only just him with a stream deck. Look at that. Did you see that wide angle? He has a wide angle, then he has individuals. It's all crazy.
It's all the boy needs. He's so talented.
The wide shot.
All right, but enough about Case. He's going to be replaced by the robots, and that's what I'm here to talk about today, friends. It is getting absolutely insane. Whether you're a fan of Lex Friedman or not, I know a lot of people are not a fan of his interview style. Some people love him. Others are like,
I love him for his wacky personality.
Yeah, exactly. Wasn't he Superman's enemy? Yeah. Lex Friedman has a podcast. In the most recent episode, which you can get for free on the old, I think on Spotify, on whatever, probably on YouTube as well, he had Sam Altman on. And Sam Altman is the CEO of OpenAI, and they are the company that might as well be called Skynet at this point. Like, they're the ones that are racing the fastest towards artificial generalized intelligence. I know I talk about it all the time. Fiona, I know you're sick of me talking about it, and I'm sorry.
I just don't understand.
But so here's so the prediction for the timeline for AGI by so many, even by like John Carmack, some just the brilliant minds, was like, probably like early, like 2030, 2032-ish, this, that, the other. When you hear what Sam says on this podcast, and then the link that I sent you this morning, Kassem, that you graciously pulled up during your stream and then shit on, was an OpenAI employee saying that they think AGI could happen in 2025. So everything is rapidly evolving faster than the people that are actually making the shit we're anticipating. It's happening so quick. And what that basically means is that not better than the best, but it means that computers are going to be better than most of humanity at pretty much everything by 2025. We're talking like writing 50,000 word books, composing music, making 20-minute films, believable, like high quality films. Obviously, answering test questions, discovering new chemicals and pharmaceuticals. Every task that we can think of, the computers will be better at than most humans in 2025. Not better than the best, but better than most. And I don't really know if people are absorbing, like, we've been through industrial revolutions in the past, there has been, like, society has changed because of technology before, but
You're freaking
holy
Fiona out,
shit,
dude.
we are on the precipice of a major disruption, and it is coming fast, and it is coming hard, and it is coming for you and on you. It's coming everywhere.
Yeah.
Come.
Fiona, I heard you take a big sigh. Let's check in. What's going on in that brainy after Kevin's statement there? Are you okay?
I'm actually so fine. I think I just don't care.
And that's the only tool we have to fight it is ambivalence.
Well, it's just more so like, yeah, what do we do about it? There's nothing to fight. It's happening. So, all right.
This is actually exactly how I feel about it. I think I said that earlier today. It's like, what are we gonna do? The genie's out of the bottle, Kevin.
And let me tell you, there's nothing I'm gonna do.
But I think that's where I should have flared into the sky and go, well, hold on, like, people are screaming about AI's going to take our jobs, but it's not really going to be the AI taking our jobs right away. It's going to be human beings who adopt and wield the technologies who will take our jobs and disrupt things and launch new companies and experiences and make boundary pushing films and yada yada. So, like, I want to encourage, rather than just be sort of ambivalent about it or be defeatist, which I am at times as well. I've been straight up depressed about this when sometimes I'm the technologies that I've been poking with and playing with. But
there's no need to be depressed, Kevin.
But there's a huge opportunity to adopt it and harness it. And I hear you saying, don't be depressed. Wow, it sounds like you're ratcheting a rope. Fiona, what is going on?
There's no need to be depressed because there quite literally is nothing you can do to change
Dude, that's
it.
like the devil. That's like the devil saying, "You should come up here and check out the view."
That
is crazy, dude.
There's no need to be depressed. Just plug in the toaster near the bathtub, like I'm doing right now. You can hear me struggling with the ground wire.
It's totally fine.
Come on up to hell.
Shit's gonna hit the fan. We're all gonna lose our jobs. We're all gonna make money some other way, and that's just how we are as humans. We adapt. We're adaptable animals. Because you're so young and have energy, Fiona, and potential, unlike myself. No, but here's the thing, Kevin. I'm so young and fragile and rubbery. I'm gonna live with this shit for hundreds of years.
No, I get.
You've got a short amount of time left, so it is gonna be me. You know?
Oh, 100%. I'm gonna. The moment they release it, I'll be breathing my last breath in 2025. But what I'm saying, Fiona, is that, like, instead of waiting necessarily for all the things to change and be kind of swept up with that tide, maybe you could splash around in the ocean a little bit, and I'm splashing. Here's what I don't hear any water in those lungs. Oh, dude, you know what I heard that I thought was going to change the game, just photography wise? You can make your own. You can have NFTs? GPT make your own presets. Yeah. For your fucking pictures. So let's say you see some guy, you see this picture, you're like, whoa, what a cool picture. I wonder what filters this guy used, how he edited this picture. No need to wonder anymore. Snap a pic, put it in a chat GPT, and then it's going to tell you exactly what preset to put into Lightroom so you get that exact same fucking image. It's crazy. And I'm okay with it. You know, I think this is just fucking whatever, dude. What am I going to do about it? Kevin? Tell me. I don't know. I want to just encourage anybody who has that same attitude. I understand it. I totally get it. But I want to encourage people to start just researching and reading and looking at the tools that are available now and what's coming on the horizon, because there's a huge opportunity to determine how industries can move, how creatives get to create. You get to like jam with new techniques and formerly unprecedented tool sets and power. Like this is all coming online in the next year and a half, 2 years. So I can't wait until we have free healthcare. I can't fucking wait, guys. Are you excited about that? I'm excited about that.
You think that's gonna happen, dude?
Dude, if all this AI thing is happening, that must be the next thing on the bucket list, right?
You gotta go back to France, brother. Listen, this has been my biggest problem, Kevin. My biggest fear, right? I've sort of take a little bit of a position in between you and Fiona. When it comes to like Fiona, I agree. Like I'm like a dead roach. All my legs are up in the air. Do what you will to me, AI bastards. But then Kevin, I understand if I were to take a second and just to like maybe learn a little bit how I can work this stuff into like an opportunity of sorts and start blazing a new path, maybe potentially this could lead be very lucrative. But my biggest worry, and I said this on the stream today, is that we are the last generation, and I'm sorry, whoever's opening a bunch of mason jars at the moment.
Okay,
is,
yeah. I was
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
say something about it. It sounds like Fiona's struggling. The star piece goes in the star-shaped hole,
that's
and the
right.
circle block.
First of
I
all,
can squeeze
haha,
the
funny.
square one
Haha,
through.
funny. I was making an iced vanilla latte while you were talking about
And
our
this is
impending
why I
when
want
you were
the
talking
AI
about
so bad.
our
They take it.
impending death
Yeah.
with to AI. Okay,
Okay.
sorry
Yeah.
that I just needed a little sweetness
Go
in my
ahead.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah, go
please.
ahead.
Is
Yeah.
that
You know
okay?
what?
Is that
Yeah.
okay that I
You
make
know
my
what?
little
Why don't you
iced
pumpkin
vanilla
spice
latte?
yourself out of relevancy? Just go ahead and give yourself 3 praline pumps of sweet release as the AI comes and takes you away. Just do
Bye
it.
bye. I am afraid to death that we have just missed the boat on essentially being immortal. Okay?
What?
There are people being born today that will I saw on TikTok, and so it is true, that some scientist says, I think it was Vitali, the Ethereum guy, he says people being born today will live to be 1,000 years
I
old.
would quite
Kevin.
literally. I would hate. The fact that I even have to live maybe close to 100 years is crazy to me.
Take you now.
I'm sick.
If you were to go
I'm
in the next
tired of
10 years,
this.
would be it sort of makes sense the way you're living your life, you know?
Dude,
But
I'm sick.
you can't go to that many gay bars and expect to live over
No,
60.
that's why I go to the gay bars. What are you talking about?
You are burning the candle at both ends. You are like the Will Neff of lesbians. You
Dude,
just
I
don't
cannot
stop.
wait.
And the other problem is, Kevin, we can start raising sort of like legislation and putting.
No,
But
good
like
luck.
China's gonna do it, dude.
To do
And
what?
Of
China's
course.
gonna do it without
China's
legislation.
gonna
And
do
are we gonna
it.
be left behind? No, we're just gonna go full on, brother.
I mean,
it's done. We're done.
What about the notion of doing away with the sort of representation that we have now politically and turning things over to a GPT?
Okay, here's what I've got to say. Here's what I've got to say about all of this. I think, and I don't know, maybe this is a long shot, but I think Kevin is trying to find every single excuse to come back to LA. I don't know. That's just me. I think Kevin right now is finding every single excuse to come back and get an apartment and live in LA.
Get an apartment and live in LA.
I don't know. Am I off in any way?
So, just getting back to the health of it all thing, there is a concept about a genetic escape velocity. This is something that Kurzweil's been chasing for a long time. He's the synthesizer singularity dude. That's right. Yeah. And he believes that he's actually sort of hit it. That he through all sorts of vitamins and probably amino acids, and then I'm assuming like exotic horchata enemas, whatever he's doing, he's managed he's cellularly. He's not as old as he is, and
he cured his diabetes.
Yeah, he's able to like sort of arrest the decaying state of his genetics and his cells, and he's stopping them from. He believes that he's there, and he's sort of arrested it, and that he can now kind of prolong. We will see, but there is,
and this is the correct use of this word. He's retarded his aging a little bit.
Fiona,
why me? Why me? Why?
Oh, just I'm making space. I was talking for a while, then it feels like Kassem said some things, and then I just wanted to make sure you had a chance to chime in.
I made my point clear.
Hold on, let me ask GPT to find me an apartment. Let me connect it to Westside Rentals. I got to get back to LA.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta come on back, dude.
What
Westside Rentals.
What
You've
the
got to
fuck,
you've got to
West
also
Side?
understand that Ray Kurzweil is obsessed with his dead father and bringing his dead father back. And it's part of the reason why he's kept all his father's like manuscripts and symphonies and things like this, because he believes, and this was what, like when this movie came out, it was what, 15 years ago they were talking about this, because right now Ray Kurzweil is what, the head of AI at Google or something like this. He is obsessed with like bringing his father back, and he believes death is a tragedy and it's such a profound loss of wisdom and information that it should be avoided, and we should do everything we can to avoid it. And I kind of agree with him. I really do. I just think we're too late. I think if we have a kid, me and you, Kev, if we have a child, that kid could live to be, when we have a child, could live to be 2,000 years old. But we will be lucky if we see 90.
There's like something about, you know, your guys' generation that you guys would love to live for so long, like millennials and like the generation.
Oh, is it uncool
our
to
generation?
live
Yeah.
long?
Dude,
Wait,
the
no,
new
you're
trend
not
is dying
you're
young.
not millennial. You're X.
I think I'm
I'm a
millennial.
millennial.
I think I'm but there's like I'm an elder
82.
millennial.
Yeah,
82.
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
83. We're the oldest millennials possible. And some
Oh,
people
okay.
call us xenials, right in the middle, analog
Right.
childhood, digital adulthood. That's kind of what they say.
Well,
Yeah,
like kind of like my dad, he's 70, or he's turning 70 this year. He I think if he had the choice to live forever, I think he would take it.
Yeah, Fiona,
Well,
what you just basically said is like, oh, it
course.
seems like all the old people are obsessed with not dying.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
That
might
is
become
such a
that way
young
as you
person.
age.
That
Really?
is such a comment from the lips of
I feel like that's
mouths
not
of
who I
babes.
will be at that time.
Write it down.
You're gonna,
I'm gonna ask the Fiona language model that I've trained if it's going to
could you check
if it's going to
that
be
out?
concerned about dying as it gets
Check that
older.
out. Thank you so much.
That's like it's like you guys are like your generation's so concerned about like retirement and 401ks and like your hips not degrading. I haven't worried about that. Oh, my generation doesn't. We didn't either when we were your age, Fiona.
Well, what I'm trying to
Do you know how much unprotected sex Kassem and I were having at your age with each other?
Especially as a North African man born in the 80s.
Yeah, okay. No, I understand what aging is. It's just that like I feel like the more you age, wouldn't you just be more okay with, you know, passing away? I don't know.
No, god damn it, no. It gets scarier. And you want to avoid it. Yes, you are gonna, when your skin stops being so taut and you lose the elasticity in your elbows and the backs of your triceps start to hang past. You're just gonna start being like, oh no, I gotta fucking stop the fucking.
Yeah, I gotta rub some baby seal oil on my joints or whatever to stop the degradation. Give me some shark fin up in my veins or whatever. I got, you know, beneath the bicep, in between the bicep and the elbow, I got the old skin wrinkles happening there.
Dude, I can't wait.
Curl crow's feet.
Fiona, when your fucking sack drops past your knees, you will know. You will know the pain.
When you baptize those baby boys in the toilet water just for sitting on it. Oh, Fiona.
Dude.
You can't wait for what? I'm sorry, we cut you off.
Oh no, I just can't wait. I'm just excited. Like,
can we make some predictions now? Can Fiona make some predictions for, like, let's say 38 or 40-year-old Fiona? Can we get some on the record now?
Okay, sorry, I'm bad.
We have a photo of her. The other Mike's post in the Discord.
No, that's not me. That's not me. That is not it.
I gotta see where it is here.
It's
where is it? What am I missing?
The other Mike, dude. The other Mike on the Discord. Robbie's Wholesale, brother.
Oh, the separated at birth. That one. Got it. Got it.
Dude, whatever.
All right, Fiona, give us some predictions for 40-year-old Fiona.
Somebody in the Discord
40
has that photo of you. What's the older anime
40-year-old
photo?
me, I'm going to be living my best life at 40. Actually, I'm going to be living, I'm so excited to turn 30.
Where are
It's
you living?
quite-
Where are you? I love that, by the way. I think 30s are a lot of
Not
fun.
here, guys. Not here. Okay.
Okay, sick.
Not
Like
here.
where though? Like, I mean, where's 40-year-old Fee? Is she in
I don't
Florida?
know. It's not here.
Is she still in America?
Not, oh, no, not
Okay.
in America.
Dude,
No,
if you
she's
move
out
out,
pissed.
that's white flight, brother. You cannot leave.
What do you mean? What do you mean I can't leave?
When you leave a neighborhood, that is white flight, dude.
White flight?
Yeah.
What, did you just make that up?
No,
What is that? What
that's a
does
real
that mean?
thing.
What's the
It's a
definition
real
of
thing.
that?
Nope,
What's the definition
it's
of
when
that?
white people leave neighborhoods and leave them to decay, and then they move into other towns. And it happened in Detroit.
Got to go gentrify some other place.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
No, I'm leaving because there's no universal health care here.
Okay, sick.
So you're
then-
really worried
And I
about
will need
healthcare.
medication. Because I'll need medication.
Do you think 40 is
I'll
80, by the way? I mean, I'm
Dude, what do you
not
think is
disputing
gonna happen
not
at
disputing
40?
that
You
some
know
people
you're
need
fucking-
medication, but like what?
I mean, but look at you guys. I'm gonna need
You
medication.
motherfucker.
What are you fucking
You son of a
talking about,
bitch.
dude? I
You
can beat you in a
asshole.
foot race. I fucking foot race me, dude.
Dude, what are you guys asking me?
Fiona, I could outbreathe you. If we just had a
Race me,
competition to just take
Race
deep breaths,
me.
you would be gagging and wheezing 3 minutes before me.
Oh, okay.
I
You're
could
so
crush
funny
your
You
lung
see a
saying
capacity
that.
so
fucking
hard.
sticker at
you
Instagram.
That's
can't.
right.
No, you
That's right.
absolutely
You're a
can't.
parliament filter,
No, you
and we all know it.
First of all, I use what, Kevin? Sorry, what did you
You're
say,
a
Kevin?
parliament filter.
You heard me, you
man.
little parliament filter.
No, Kevin. I would absolutely crush. My lungs are great. They're pink and rosy and
Ugh.
No, dude.
Freaking gross. You've had
You
COVID
only-
so many
whatever.
times. I don't think you have lungs
You may
anymore.
have COVID
No,
right
I
now.
did. I did have COVID so many times. I did have COVID. I had COVID once, and then I got long COVID. Okay,
You got lung COVID?
long COVID. I had
Exactly,
long
dude.
COVID because, dude, I've got long COVID. Okay, that's not me. That's not me getting
There
COVID
she is.
multiple times.
There's our
There's
feed.
40-year-old
There's
It's
40.
not me. That doesn't look like
There's 40,
It does
40
look
Nova.
It honestly
Like,
looks like
I
a
don't
more
think-
responsible version of you.
that doesn't look like me. That doesn't look like me.
This looks
That
like
is-
someone who just got the results of her scan and she's only got 3% of her lungs left. She's
No,
staring at it.
Currently working. Said Fee used to swim, right? Probably still has some lung capacity. Exactly.
No, dude.
Oh,
I
please.
I didn't breathe
15
for
years
minutes.
ago.
She used to
I
swim and she had a
didn't breathe
long
for
filtered
minutes.
cigarette in the snorkel. She would
She's
just be
not a
smoking
mermaid.
while she was breaststroking beneath the surface.
First of all,
Exactly.
I don't smoke that much. Okay, I really just use it for aesthetic purposes. Is it a good choice?
I
No.
love the visual
But
of
I
your
still
snorkel
do it.
coming out of the water like a smokestack. And people just going, I guess Fiona's doing laps again. It's hard to see. Just fanning the
Okay,
air in front of
whatever,
them.
dude. Okay. Well, whatever, guys.
We care
I'm
about you,
just
but if
trying.
you think you're gonna make it past fucking 50 with all those cigs you're blasting at those gay bars,
There's not that many cigs. That's not that many cigs because it's honestly I forget that I smoke sometimes.
Oh, I
know.
it's in every Instagram post, dude.
Yeah, but it's not like every day I post. It's like one picture out of like the month.
You know what's so funny is like and to be honest, I don't ever really see you smoke. I'm just giving you a hard time. But when you do come over, you do bring a pack of cigarettes over. It's like what the hell,
because
dude?
you know why? You know why I bring it? Because I know that right
I'm gonna
after I go
stress you
out.
out. Yeah, there you go.
But I do go out. Whenever I go see you, I most likely am going
And
out
you're
to the
gonna
bar
need those
the next-
cigs.
Prada just wrote 5G.
Yeah, and you know what? And you know what it is? It's not even like I enjoy doing it because I don't have that addictive gene. Like I don't get addicted to things, which I'm so thankful about. Because I
You're
swear to
addicted
you,
to pussy. Well, let's be
I was
honest.
man, I
Let's
was
be
biting my
honest.
tongue so hard on that.
Why are you
You might
biting
be
your
right.
tongue?
You might
dude?
be right.
Let it
But what I
fly.
will say, it has helped me socially in such an insane way. Like I have just the act of
Oh, of course.
being able to
Cigarettes
go out
rock,
and-
dude. Cigarettes are awesome. when you're trying to be
socially,
social.
it's
Hey, you gotta
insane.
like,
Yeah.
hey,
Like,
my name's Fiona.
yeah, it is actually like such a crazy social
You're not wrong.
move.
I had
I never even thought of that.
my friend who worked in PR at the original G4. He got into like games marketing PR, and I remember him saying like he let out a big like labored sigh right before an E3, and I was like, "Oh, what's going on? You worried about the gear up?" He's like, "Nah, man, I got to start smoking again." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
And he's like, "Dude, that's
exactly.
where the deals get done. Is everybody goes out and has a smoke
Yeah.
break, and I just got to start like." And so he was like training his lungs for E3, like it was like like an ashtray Olympic event, and he had to like get
Yup.
his Phelps lung on, and sure enough, like you would see him go, "Oh, let's go take a smoke break," and we go out and like get deals done because he was
You
willing to do
get
that.
It's crazy.
It's an unfortunate hazard of that position.
It really sucks.
smoking. Let's make
I
no mistake
don't.
about it. Smoking fucking rocks. Okay, it's fucking cool.
Oh, dude, it's one of the
It's
coolest damn things I think
it's
anyone
one
can
of the
do.
coolest. I smoked
It's
for
so
years. I
cool.
smoked for years, and it took quite a bit. It was harder for me to quit smoking than it was to like quit anything else that I was doing. But it
Should we do
was
a
one of those
subathon,
things.
like 1 cig per sub kind of thing, and we all just get together
No,
in Kassem's living room?
no way,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, I agree.
You become so like you know what it is. You develop these anxieties because whenever you go out somewhere, the first thing you think about is like, well, where am I going to smoke? Like, okay, if we go out to this place, do they have a smoking patio? Like, where do I
Yeah,
smoke?
but you're someone who gets are someone who gets addicted to things.
Of
I mean, that's
course,
clear as
brother.
day.
But cigarettes will
Yeah.
get anyone addicted to them.
No, not
Anyone.
me. Not me.
Bro, you can quit anytime. You just don't want to.
I actually I swear, like I haven't smoked in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. You're
Yeah.
telling me you haven't been to a lesbian bar in 2 weeks?
No, I have. I just when I tell you guys, I forget that I smoke. There are times where I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my pack. I completely forgot. Or like I even like forget to go buy some. Like I like when I buy it, I'm like, I forgot I need to go and get it, which is how lazy I am. I'm like, I don't really want to go get it.
Right.
I forget sometimes.
Loving the gift.
Oh, I love it.
Cigs are expensive, dude. When I was
Yeah.
a kid and I was smoking when I was like 11 years old, by the way. I
But
smoked for like 3 years then. And then when I was older,
That was
they were $2 a pack. I think they were $1 to $2 a pack. Now they're what, like $20 a pack? How much are they?
They're like are they like 11?
Oh, Sitecore does make a point here. You posted a Instagram like 2 days ago smoking, but that could be older,
but that
right?
was old. It's old. Yeah,
You were putting that in the
I
chamber.
find my pictures.
That's right.
Yeah, I have it in my pics, and then I decide to post it later on.
There it is. There you go. You've got that sort of like glossy eye, like you're a couple beers down. Also, the way you're holding it, it like kind of bothers me. You're kind of like you really got your lips around that sucker.
That's more of a kazoo.
It bothers
That should be. Can we get a kazoo Photoshop on that one? Because that's
Kevin, you nailed it.
yeah.
It
You're about to blow a happy birthday
posture.
message. Yeah, that's pure kazoo.
First of all,
Oh no! Oh no! 40 Nova is smoking in the Discord.
Oh
no!
Not 40
That's
Nova.
not me.
I thought she would have kicked it by then.
Oh no! She said she wasn't even addicted.
That's not me, guys.
Oh, I do see that there are a handful more listeners now. The Cream Dot Team is where we're watching. Point your internet machine to the Cream Dot Team. Well, the last time I joked about it's only having 13 listeners, there was like 113. Now it's 149. The bots are arriving. We got to get these blue check marks. We all have to get verified, guys. We got to spend our Patreon money on Twitter blue check marks. I fucking hate Twitter. I hate this platform. I'm bummed and I'm disappointed that I spent years evangelizing the platform. And I hate that I still find value in the other human beings on it. Because like I do like.
So what should I do? Should I buy it? Should I buy
it? Of course we're all gonna buy it.
No.
We're all gonna buy it.
I'm not. No, I will not, because there is. I guess I'll have. Okay, before I say no, I will not. I have to see what the discoverability is, and even then, it has to be a pretty substantial bump in sort of. I just want the people that follow me to see the shit, and when I post a link,
And you
especially
won't.
to my Twitch,
Yeah.
I don't want it to get buried.
Yeah. Well, that's
Right
the
now,
thing.
I feel like
He's
8 people
pay-gated
see
it. That's what they're. Oh my god.
Yeah,
He
like
went
we're
to
There you
gonna have
Kazoo.
to.
That was a quick turnaround, other Mike. Nice
Whatever,
job. He is
guys.
Good
putting a
job,
Whatever,
picture
Mike
guys.
of
V.
You
Fiona
guys are
blowing a
just
Good
kazoo.
jealous.
job.
You guys are just so jealous of. You guys are just so
I
jealous
love your
of
youth,
me.
Fiona. I'm jealous of it.
Can you give
Yeah,
us an
you guys
update,
are just
Fee?
jealous about what?
You know about what? What's going on in your love
About
life, big girl?
oh no, I mean I've told you it's going really well.
Well, let's hear it. What's going so well about it? And only share what you want to share, but I feel like there's, if there's been some time since the last time we talked about it. Maybe there's been some developments. I know lesbians move fast, so maybe, I don't know, is she living with you yet?
Yeah. No, but I have been to her place a lot, which is not great. But now I'm taking my break.
Oh, what does that mean?
Just a couple days.
And then she's gonna. Is there a reason you go there and she doesn't go to your house? And there's another cowboy.
Well, mainly because it's she lives alone and I live with my brother right now.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it's been great. She asked to be exclusive last weekend.
Oh really? This is big.
Yeah.
Kev, you hear that? Our girl Fiona is exclusive. When she asked you, how did she ask you? Where were you? Was it a nice moment? Were you on a date? What? Like, set the scene.
Yeah. It was at the beach.
Which beach? Then don't tell me fucking Zuma.
It's not Zuma. It's Point
Point
Magoo.
Magoo. Oh my god, you drove so far.
I love it. I love that
I
place.
love it. All right, yeah.
I
what
love
happened?
that place. We had our little date, and then she asked me how I was feeling about everything. And because I'm really bad at talks like that, I started freaking out. And then she was like,
"What was
would you want to do?"
What was freaking out? What'd you do?
Well, I just could. I just started laughing a lot.
Did you just go? She's like, "Hey, how are you feeling about everything?" And you went.
Oh no, Fee, no, no. Oh no.
Dude, Kevin, did you just ask her to go steady? Why are you laughing, dude? Oh, that's cute, man. That's really cute. And then Pan King says, and then you blew her. Is that true?
Not on the beach. That was cold.
Yeah, you don't want to get sandy out there.
Can't get sand in the wallet.
No, I don't want sand in my wallet. No. But yeah, no, it went great.
And how did it make you feel?
It made me feel exactly how it always makes me feel, which is like very anxious. And then I start getting used to it, and then I'm not anxious anymore.
Is that technically a girlfriend, or is exclusive one step below?
I think it's like one step below. I just think she doesn't want me seeing other people. Like she's like, she just doesn't want me to be seeing other people, or to let her know if I am seeing other people. But I think it's just basically like a girlfriend. But I guess we've been dating for a month now, so I guess.
Yeah. So does she know about Kassem and I now? Does she know?
Oh yeah, I mean,
she asked about
you guys.
me, or
what did she ask about?
Well, she doesn't ask about you. Oh, but I did show.
Bitch is dead to me.
I did show Kassem talking about how he's blacker than me. I showed it to her. And
did she want to meet your black friend Kat?
Yeah. Well, what's happening is that I'm explaining to her that I have group A friends and group B friends. Like, I have two groups, and sometimes group A humor doesn't necessarily combine well with group B humor.
Oh boy, howdy, do I resonate with that.
So I had to tell her, like, hey, like I just need you to know that my friends are like this way.
You do have some friends that are like this. Not all of your friends.
Are we group B because we're group black, or?
Oh no! Well, you guys were group A. Like,
we board first.
Group A.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, group A is like where I feel
group
like
Africa.
Group Africa, exactly.
I'm group AARP.
Yeah, that's right.
That's an old group.
Kevin, out of all of us, all
Yeah.
of us, Kevin, you're the blackest
Thank
one.
you.
Whoa,
Thank
whoa,
you.
whoa.
It's about time someone said it who isn't white.
I agree.
Hold
I
on.
agree.
I think I should be offended by this. I think I've got to check in.
Check in with it. Yeah.
Yeah, take
With
a
my
couple
people.
seconds. Take a couple seconds.
Well, congrats. That's nice. Ashley, Fiona is exclusive with a white woman.
No, she's not white.
Okay, Fee,
Well-
listen.
She's not white.
Can
She's
we,
not
if we
white.
can't get
What is she?
pics, and that's fine, I respect that. If we can't get pics, can we get a description? Can we get a description that someone can feed into Midjourney that would give us some AI renderings that might be like her?
Yeah.
Great.
Okay. Let's do well, I guess she is white. Yeah, no, I think she is white.
Oh,
But
okay.
she's
So
Latina.
she is white. Why
Well,
did
she's
you?
Latina.
She's Latina.
She's Latina.
Okay. Which country do we know?
Cuban.
Okay. So all you
that's
prompt
right, bro.
engineers out there know that it starts with a Cuban female, approximate age, height, attire,
28.
28. Okay, so I'm not sure. Cuban,
28.
female.
Is she fiery? Is she a fiery Latin
If she were a Taco Bell hot sauce, would she be Diablo?
Fiery.
Would she be fire?
No, but she's a dancer, so she's like.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Kevin, what did you think? What did you think of when she said dancer? Because I'm sure it's the same.
She's a dancer for Caliucci's.
She's a dancer for Caliucci's.
Isn't that a Pitbull thing? That's Caliocho?
Is that
no Caliocho?
Is that the cheerleaders for the mariachis?
The Caliucci's do sound like an XFL team that couldn't get their funding.
Yeah, like is that what are the Caliucci's, Fiona?
Caliucci is a singer. Oh, she's like a problematic singer apparently.
Oh no!
Is Caliucci the one I see on TikTok that's like topless singing?
I don't know.
She's like she has concerts and she's wearing like sheer tops. Oh, they're putting. I see Caliucci in the Discord
here.
Caliucci.
Okay, she dances for Caliucci, huh?
Yeah, backup dancer. Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I missed because I was looking at all the memes. What is the problem with Caliucci?
Oh, apparently she's like super problematic and like she's dating Don Toliver, who apparently she's like defending Don Toliver, who like sexually harassed
No, of course I don't, Kassem. Okay,
Don Toliver?
I'm sitting here. I'm Paul Revere right now, screaming about the coming like AI apocalypse, and Fiona's like, "No, there's just not enough time in the day." But let me tell you about Gulliver Travel, and let me tell you about Doniucci, and don't forget about Don Toliver. And you got to check with Lecrae's
Ronnie Doniani.
Yeah,
Kevin, you're asking. You want to be young and rubbery like me? You gotta catch
young
up.
and rubbery.
You gotta catch up.
You said you were fragile and rubbery. I find those two things contradicting. I'm just
rubbery.
Saying. You're absolutely
okay.
rubbery.
Who's Doniucci or Don Latanya?
Don Toliver, a singer.
Don Toliver sounds like a failed restaurant at City Walk where the appetizers were overpriced and the drinks are a little watery. Let's go to Don Toliver's and get some poppers.
Yeah.
The bread
but
rolls are real
I don't think I think he's like really. He's problematic. I think, and like I don't know. I've just been in like the music world for like a couple years now, and I see all this shit, and like these musicians are fucking insane. Like they're like really problematic. But I don't know. Not my problem.
Is that because there's just so much noise out there these days, and in order to be signal, you have to be just so egregious in any way, shape, or form, like to get attention, please.
You know what it is? What I've noticed is that a lot of musicians, and I'm sorry to generalize, and I hope this doesn't offend everyone, but whatever, is that musicians are very, very deeply insecure. Like they need to surround themselves around like their kind of own hype men because they're very insecure about their music. So what tends to happen is like they kind of get into weird groups of very toxic groups for themselves, and that in turn turns them pretty toxic. But I've just seen it so much. I'm like, dude, why are you hanging out with this person? And you can just tell that this person is using them to get to where they need to be. But that person is hyping her up, but she needs that validation, and it's like
It's a weird
it's
feedback,
so
like
messy.
echo chamber of a snake eating its own tail, of like hyping negative traits because it begets more energy and attention, which then helps the barnacles. It then helps the people that are clenching onto the coattails get a little bit more energy and excitement.
Right.
I feel like this is something that,
Yeah.
like, my spiritual advisor and I've been talking a lot about exactly
Excuse
this.
me. Wait a minute. What do you mean, spiritual advisor?
I have a spirit. Is that problematic that I have a
What
spiritual
is that?
advisor?
Yeah,
Is that your own God?
We both
Is
have
that your
spiritual
own
advisor.
God?
No, I really do. I have whenever I'm having like a crisis of conscience, or if ever I'm going through like change or turmoil or anything like that, even just like this,
Like
Yeah,
a
okay,
therapist?
Kev.
there's somebody.
Yeah, all right, dude.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, okay.
Wait a minute. What's
It was
oh
really-
my gosh,
Kevin's
Kevin,
got a
I didn't know.
spiritual
I
advisor.
didn't know that
Oh,
about
absolutely!
you.
I'm such a huge proponent of it. I think everybody
Oh my
should have
God,
one in
you
their life, and it doesn't have to.
You really are a lesbian.
It could be, yeah, sure. It's something I've heard before.
Oh my god.
It's not like a religious thing. It's not denominational, but it is. Unfortunately, like originally I started off just their mod, but now Aiden streams over on a new platform called Kick, and if you just, he gets clipped out of context all the time, but if you just listen to what Aiden has to say,
right, okay,
the quality of your life will improve. Is all I'm saying, and I'm living proof.
Aiden Ross. You're talking about.
Oh,
Aiden
you're familiar.
Was your spiritual advisor?
One of.
Okay,
Now that
cool.
now that
So
Andrew's
what were
been
you gonna
incommunicado.
Texas, dude. Miskiff.
What were you gonna say?
Hmm?
What were you gonna say,
What do you mean,
Kevin?
what was I gonna say?
About your spiritual advisor.
He was fucking with us, man. He doesn't have a spiritual advisor, dude.
My spiritual
Okay,
advisor is OpenAI. All right, the language models are trained on all that is human. So if you want to consult a freaking oracle right now, it better come on the tail end of a cursor, baby. Okay? Let me prompt you for what's about to come. The robots. I'm telling you, they're coming. They're coming.
Can I go back to one thing that Fiona was saying earlier when she had that nice moment with her new girlfriend on the beach, and she was describing how she had Group A and Group B friends.
We also didn't get a full description for Fiona's mid-journey renders of her girlfriend, but go ahead, please.
Yeah, I mean, some of these.
Prada put one in there. Is that
not
like
that
her?
one? The one you just posted. The one with the red shirt is maybe the closest, but she looks a little Indian here, so not.
Oh, I saw the red and black flannel shirt that Live and Sleazy posed.
No, not
okay. You're talking
that,
just above that one. So it's with the dress, but you want, what do you want as a negative prompt?
Like with
you
bangs,
want Indian as a negative prompt?
Maybe there's bangs. So yeah, let's put
is she gay or like bi gay?
No, she's a full
bi gay man.
God.
Oh, good. Bi gay men. The best a gay can get.
Yes.
That is so cool for you. Now, did you have to? Were you saying you had to warn her about your old millennial friends and
no,
like how their humor is?
They're from a different time.
I didn't have to warn her. I just.
What
had
were
to
you
talk
worried
to.
about? Like, no, I want to know. I need to.
Yeah,
know.
and what's her pager code?
I need to.
No,
Kevin, she probably doesn't have a pager, Kevin.
LOL. What did you warn her?
BlackBerry. Yeah,
I didn't warn her. You guys think I'm warning her?
It does sound like you're warning her.
Talking about. No, I was just talking about like the people I work with and like my friends and like the people I hang out with. Mm-hmm. And also because I mean we went out on a date the day before I went to Palm Springs, so she wanted to know like what I was doing in Palm Springs, and I explained. I was like, oh, it's my friend's 40th birthday. We're celebrating his 40th birthday.
He's almost dead, so I have to see him.
She's like, oh.
And well, no, she's not like.
Oh. Okay. Do you like take care of them or something?
No. No, but I just had to explain to her that there's certain types of humor, and like also because like when I'm looking through my photo roll for like memes, and I'll sometimes she sees something, she's like, what is that? And I was like, oh, this meme that I would only send to you and Kassem, and you guys would understand or barely would understand, but it's funny to send it to you. Mm-hmm. That's group A humor.
You would like group A humor is you dropping the N-word on me and Kevin, but you would drop that on your group B friends, is what you're saying.
Well, group A would be like, those TikToks I send you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Group A, and I know it gets a reaction from you guys.
Happy to be in the group.
Right. Well, Group A would you'd never have to worry about Group A ever canceling you or getting you in trouble.
Exactly.
For something
Like I can be my true creamiest self with Group A.
Right. But Group B is like, these are the people that you need to maybe hold back your initial thought, or because you don't want to offend until you know
there's
who
an
they
easier
are.
there's an
Do you
easier
bring
chance.
Group B's into Group A eventually? Is that the goal, or do you to have a separate?
No, I think there's people that, like, for example, like my friend Lauren, I feel like would fit in very well with Group A. So like one day you will meet Lauren.
Yeah, we have to, because we're in the same group.
Yeah. So she can transfer at some point.
Okay, that's cool. I like to, Kevin, I like to think of our partners as a little bit one foot in each group.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you say,
Yeah, 100%.
like April.
Wait, what do
April,
you mean?
Like April's really good about being like a forward-facing Group B person.
Yes.
But when there's a Group A joke being made, she yes ands it, and she doesn't grasp her pearls. You know what I mean? Clutch her pearls.
Exactly.
Same thing with Ash. I think there's a psychological thing happening here, which I like. I like how you've grouped us up. You've sort of put us in our own camps, if you will.
Well, yeah, it's just to keep things safe and secure.
Yeah.
And so everyone it's really I do this so everyone feels comfortable.
Yeah. I think that's fair. And you got to, if you're having an event, you have to consider that in the guest list. If you don't want some Group A's mingling with the Group B's, might make a Group B-er uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't want to make exactly. Like there's sometimes where I'm like, it would just be, like tough. Like I wouldn't it'd be tough to bring Ovally, for instance, like in a situation with Group
Ovally is very deceiving because she is mostly Group B in terms of like who she hangs out with, I think, and how she presents online. But she's been around a lot of Group A people, and
she's different.
She's Group A in the brain.
Flinch, but she understands that's home. You know?
Yeah.
What I mean?
Yeah. So
I want to make a quick media recommendation because I know we're rounding out here. There was an Adult Swim sort of a mini series which is now being posted to the creator's channel. It's called Ha Ha You Clowns. Some of you may have
cartoon.
It is a cartoon. They're usually like 2, 3, sometimes 4 minutes in length. There's I think 3 or 4 episodes up right now. Joe Kappa is the creator. I think Adult Swim's posting them, but I think he also has newer versions, I think, posted to his channel. But again, it's called Ha Ha You Clowns. They're 3 minutes in nature. They're, the animation style I love. The voices I think are absolutely hilarious. And it's a very tender story about three boys being raised by their single father because mom passed away. And it's very tender. It's very touching.
I've seen these.
Yeah, they're great. If you haven't seen them, they're super enjoyable. You will be doing the voice. I guarantee.
They're cringe in the best way, wholesome cringe.
Yeah, but there is a bit of a plot twist happening if you're watching them or haven't seen them. And thank you so much to the Creamies over on the Cream.team. That's our Discord if you want to hang out. They're posting the links already there. I think y'all will like it. But watch them after you watch the Faces of Death gun thing that Kassem is going to watch with our Discord after this.
It's not Faces of Death, but yes, stick around. Let's meet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Which one of us on this call broadcast somebody dying today? Not me. Was it you, Fiona?
No, it can't be.
Oh, weird. I guess it wasn't Fiona. So I guess it was you, Kassem. So I guess that was not so crazy of me to assume that you're going to watch more people die live on the internet. Because you did that today. You were the only one on this call who did that.
People die. No, we're not. No one's gonna die. It's just.
Did you say that at the beginning of your Twitch stream when somebody died earlier today? Did you get that disclaimer?
I didn't say that, but yes, it was assumed that no one would die during my stream today. So, and I was wrong. And I apologize if you guys watched a man die today. That wasn't my goal on stream to show you that. However,
there was actually a time where we were at G4 offices and we were at the studio rehearsing for one of the Attack of the Show episodes, and you were watching a high-speed chase happen with a motorcycle.
Yes.
And he immediately and you yelled so you're like, "Ooh!" Like you were so loud, and like that scared the shit out of me. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah,
what
because
happened?
something happened. Like there was a crazy
It was
accident.
just
I like
crazy.
watching car chases. I think they are the ultimate reality show, and to me they're very exciting. And we had I mean, I wouldn't say it was a good one today because a man lost his life, but it was a quite it was definitely one for the record books. Let's just say that. Okay.
Okay.
Fiona, do you have anything before we go? Kevin gave a media recommendation. Do you have anything you want to recommend, or a place you want people to go?
No recommendations, but I am going to be doing a little April Fool's party at my place, streaming it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Great. Love to hear it. Guys.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's going to be on, is that April Fool's night or?
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds like you don't really have a ton of details yet.
Not a ton of details.
Right,
not a ton of details, but there's going to be drinking and Jackbox parties, and Case and I were going to host it, and it's going to be and we're going to celebrate Kevin's wife.
Aww.
That's the show for today. Kevin needs to keep playing with GPT-4 or something. The fun doesn't have to stop here. Join us on Discord. Just type in your browser thecream.team. Follow us on Patreon. patreon.com/thecream_team. Follow us on Twitter. twitter.com/